Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. This will be a general reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising around career, family life, spirituality, anything that comes up really, except for love. I do my love readings separate on this channel. So if you're looking for love readings, you can click on the link in the description of this video and check out the love videos after this one if you would like. Okay, my honeys, let's see what is happening for Gemini. Gemini. Okay, and you guys are always asking me about this deck when I use it. It is a gorgeous deck. My understanding is that the creator of this deck, here's your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Creator of this deck is going to be releasing a new edition, and sometimes when that happens, changes are made to this deck. So I have a link in the description of this video that will take you to this particular deck. If you like the way the cards are shaped and the way that this one is done, you can definitely check it out and get more info there for those of you who are interested in that before changes are made. All right, so we have Six of Swords coming up in your Monday and Tuesday. Definitely Gemini energy. You know, Six of Swords, or the Swords cards in general, have to do with air, and that is in your element. So Gemini, you are going to be in your element beginning of the week. Some of you may be traveling. You may be taking a trip having to do with leisure or pleasure, because Six of Swords indicates travel, but traveling like to just get away and get your mind off things, maybe unwind, maybe blow off some steam, get a change of pace, a change of scenery. And for some of you, maybe you're not traveling in the beginning of the week, but it could be more so that you're just kind of, you know, keeping yourself busy or occupied with things that are keeping you calm and relaxed. Maybe some of you had some drama in the Mercury retrograde period, and you're just looking to, you know, just have lighter energy, you know, just more higher vibrational energy in the beginning of the week. But overall, for many of you Geminis, it's just basically you're coming into a lighter, more comfortable headspace. The last few readings that you guys had before coming into Mercury retrograde were very heavy, to the extent where I actually had a couple of people who are like, I'm unsubscribing from you, I don't like you anymore. And I wasn't trying to be negative, and honestly the readings weren't negative, but they were very, very emotional. Maybe a little bit too emotional. So I think that a lot of you Geminis had processed some heavy emotions over the past few weeks, and now you're coming into a place where you're coming into a happier time or a lighter time, or you're feeling more like yourself. Because I know Geminis typically don't go into really super deep emotional stuff. Not saying you don't have feelings. Obviously you do have feelings, but you guys like to keep things playful. You like to keep things positive. You like to keep things light. And I think for a while, for some of you, it was like, what's going on? And now you're coming back into, okay, I'm feeling like my old self again. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling like there's good things to think about, good things to occupy my mind. Some of you may be spending time with an Aquarius. I don't know why, but I just heard that. Or you may have Aquarius in your chart somewhere, and you're coming into that Aquarius energy. But definitely energy of, you know, being more in the mental space, the positive mental space. Your Wednesday, Thursday is Eight of Hearts. Okay, this is eight of Hearts. So in traditional tarot, we would call this card Eight of Cups. And Eight of Cups for me is an interesting card. It's a very interesting card. Now, you could go to a bunch of different tarot readers, and they're going to read this card in a lot of different ways, because it has its traditional meanings, and then every tarot reader is going to have a different spin on it. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong and those tarot readers are right, or those tarot readers are wrong and I'm right. It means that our guides communicate with us in a different way with these particular cards. So when they see it in that way, they're right, because that's what it means for them. And what this means for me, they may have another card where they would read it, the message that I'm about to read. I hope that made sense. I hope I didn't lose you, Gemini. Hope it wasn't too confusing. For me, when I see Eight of Cups or Eight of Hearts, it's a card that lets me know that you really put a lot of effort or energy into something. Okay, it could be chasing after a person, it could be a job, it could be a promotion, it could be some business venture, it could be a move or the purchase of a house, but some kind of goal that was a big deal for you. You maybe even had gone after this in a very obsessing kind of way, where maybe it was consuming a lot of your time or a lot of your energy. You were very determined, you were very driven to make this thing happen. Or you're coming into this determined energy to make something happen midweek. When I see this card, it tells me two things. Number one, you're going to get what you're going after. You're going to get it. It's going to be yours. And once you receive it, you're going to be like, okay, all right, well, I'm glad I got it. I kind of proved to myself that I could do this, and there's definitely benefits that are coming into my life from having it, but I don't feel different. I thought that it was going to change my life to where I was going to be super happy, or I thought that I was going to feel fulfilled in some way, and I have it, and I'm glad I have it, but I'm not necessarily feeling fulfillment like I thought I would feel from it. And so there becomes this quest for looking for something more, looking for substance, some missing piece, okay? I call that the God-shaped hole, okay? So you're going to begin looking for something that's going to bring you fulfillment, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and that's it right there. It's the key here is the spirituality. So a lot of you are going to have your physical life in order. You're going to be very satisfied physically, and then your attention's going to be turning to, okay, but now I want the spiritual connection. Now I want the fulfillment. You know, like my physical needs are met. In the physical department, everything is great, but now I'm ready for more substance. Some of you might be like, and again, I'm not focusing on love. I'm not focusing on love in this reading, but some of you may be landing someone that you've been chasing after, or maybe even lusting after, or this person was lusting after you, whatever it might be, and you're going to have a taste of it, and you're going to just be like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. It's kind of like bubble gum. It's really great at first. It's really wonderful. But after a few chews, you're just like, yeah, it's losing flavor, and it's rubbery, and it's just kind of annoying me, and I want to spit it out and go on to something else, you know, especially if you're hungry. Bubble gum when you're hungry maybe is going to be like, you know, not up your alley. So there seems to be this like wanting to upgrade into something more fulfilling midweek. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Prince of Pentacles. So a lot of you Geminis are going to get down to business at the end of the week to make things happen, to get some kind of stability into your life. A lot of you are thinking long-term. You're thinking long-term. You're making a plan, not just for the next couple of days or next couple of months. You're thinking about the remainder of your life. I just heard retirement. I don't know. I think maybe some of you are beginning to really think about, you know, what is my retirement going to look like? Am I ready for retirement? What small steps can I take right now to be better prepared for it? Some of you are thinking about stability and what stability looks like for you. Some of you are wanting to have this relationship with money and with the people in your life where you're being taken more seriously. I don't know why, but this is something I'm hearing. Some of you are like, I've grown up. Like, I want people to see that I've grown up. So maybe some of you have had a very youthful or playful spirit, and you feel like maybe people haven't taken you seriously because of it, like people in your immediate life or like in your close family, and you're trying to show to them in some way that, hey, you know, like I'm grown now. I'm capable of responsible decisions, and I'm an adult, and I live a mature, responsible adult life. So some of you are trying to take steps or to line things up in your life so that, number one, you're proving it to yourself, but also proving it to other people around you. The feeling I also get with Prince of Pentacles is that some of you are really bored with the old ways of things. So your interests are changing. For some of you, your type is changing. Who or what you're attracted to is changing. Maybe some of you were really into the bad boy or the bad girl for a long time, and you're just like, I'm not feeling that anymore. You're looking for stability. At the end of the day, you want somebody who can keep you company during boring times and not like the party times, okay? You're not looking for somebody to wow you and to entertain you and to like keep things like party all the time, but more just kind of like somebody that you can chill with, or a partner in crime in some way. So maybe some of you aren't necessarily looking for a relationship, but maybe you're looking for the kinds of situations or friendships or associations, maybe for some of you relationships, or even job situations where you can just be comfortable in your own skin, and you can just kind of have that low-key kickback kind of company or companionship. So a lot of you are calling that energy in as well. Okay, some of you though are really focusing on investments on the end of at the end of the week. I'm not somebody who's an expert in investments, so I won't elaborate on that. I just heard investments and I will say that. Outside of that, I'm not sure what that means. I'm not like an investment professional or expert in any way. But I am hearing that some of you are kind of looking into that, or you're trying to understand that or to learn that more. All right, my darlings. Some of you are getting ready for something in the fall. You're getting ready to launch something in the fall. It could be a business. It could be some kind of website where you're selling things. But I feel like some of you are preparing for something that you're going to be launching in the fall. Or maybe some of you are graduating something or finishing something in the fall, and you're going to be making this big stable change for your life financially in the end of the week. All right, my darlings, check out your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks those are going to resonate with you more. And just in general, it's nice because you get a little extra information based on your specific planetary makeup, your specific energy. People ask me, how do you know what your moon sign or rising sign is? You can go to cafeastrology.com, put in your info, and it'll tell you. I don't make any money from you guys going to that site. I just want to say that right now and let you know that it's just a really quick way to figure that out, and then you can come back and watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Angel messages are going to be happening once a week. Not once a week, once a day. Every single day I've been coming on live. So if you hit subscribe and hit notification, you will not miss any of the angel messages that I'm going to be doing daily from now on. A lot of you have been asking me about the Crystal of the Month Club for April. The Crystal of the Month Club crystal for April is this beautiful obsidian arrowhead. These are really great for wire wrapping into like necklaces, but I don't have time to wire wrap them for you guys. But there's tons of videos and tutorials on YouTube on how to wire wrap into a necklace. It's fairly easy. But yeah, so my Patreon members who are in the Crystal of the Month tier and higher, like the reading tiers, will receive one of these. And if you want to receive one of these, if you sign up by March 31st, you'll receive them in the beginning of April. But quantities are limited. I don't have a ton of these. So, and obviously if I ran out, I would tell you. I wouldn't like just send you like whatever. Like I would just say, hey, I can send you this instead. Or do you want a refund? I would definitely, obviously do that. But quantities of these are limited. So if you're interested in that, check that out. And if you're interested in this gorgeous deck, check out the link, because I do think they're going to be making changes to it soon. I thank you so very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Thank you for letting me be part of yours. Wishing you a wonderful week, Gemini.